Good evening and thank you for joining us. Aaron, big news for Tyler Briggs.
Yeah, now he's, I'm MIA, like I was saying in the headline. He's gone for the next 2 weeks because he did crack the Team Canada West squad.
Wow.
So he'll be gone for the next 2 weeks. So that means Chase Martin will be between the pipes for the Cats tonight when they're in Spruce Grove.
Big chance for him to step up.
Exactly. Good opportunity.
And Gerard, still feels like winter out there, hey?
Yeah, it actually feels like zero to be more precise, and that wind, it hasn't been as strong as it was yesterday.
It was really cold this morning.
It's the wind is not doing us any favors.
No,
yeah,
no.
cold is maybe even a softer weight. Let's see what we're dealing with right about now. We got to 4 Celsius at about 2 o'clock. We sustained it in the last hour, and then we dropped on back down to 3. We've had some clouds moving on in, but as far as I can estimate, they're not holding any precipitation in them. 36% is the moisture, and if it was, it would probably climb into the 50s by now. The wind's not too strong out of the south-southeast, generally around 11 or thereabouts, and it feels like zero out there. It's been a similar story across the region, but the cloud cover in Cold Lake and area, they've been able to sustain 7 degrees Celsius from since about 4 o'clock. The Battleford's enjoying the better of it, even with, they've got some weather on the way for the weekend, certainly, but we talk all about those things in the second segment.
Employers are struggling to maintain operations as a shortage of skilled workers in the city continues to hit local industry hard. With Canada Career Week in full swing, employment agencies are highlighting the downturn and doing their best to fill the gaps. As Lauren Pullen tells us, today's Career Day at Alberta Works not only found jobs for local residents, but helped industries feeling the pinch.
It's an uphill battle for local businesses.
Right now we have a skilled labor shortage, so that means employers are looking for staff all across Lloydminster.
The good news, we have one of the highest unemployment rates in the country, but that's a tough pill to swallow for local industry.
It's a bit of an ongoing battle. It's day by day is about all we can do in that.
Recruitment is hands down one of the toughest tasks for local employers, and they've done everything from advertising to looking to local colleges for help.
The courses are expanding. Lakeland College in Lloydminster is looking at expanding to a second-year third-class power engineering division, which will help as well.
But some businesses are taking a different approach, offering to pay for schooling themselves to attract workers.
I'm looking to give people a career, not a job. I'm not asking you to pump gas. I'm asking you to look towards your future, become a journey person, and eligible to work in every province across Canada at a reasonable rate.
For those looking, it's a worker's paradise.
Yes, it's a lot of opportunity, it's a lot of information and people willing to help in any area.
And for those helping people find work, business has never been better.
We are a growing demand right now. Employers are asking us to help them out, and that's the target right now.
Employment agencies are now looking to fill the gap by recruiting workers from bigger cities such as Edmonton. But despite worker numbers being down, they say things are looking up.
We have seen thousands in our door here each month.
And for local industries, they're just continuing to recruit any way they can. Lauren Pullen, Newcap News.
Instead of going to regular classes today, local grade 9 students got their hands dirty out in the workforce. The experience is part of National Take Your Kids to Work Day, allowing students to see how things are done in their industry of choice. Kathy Lee has the story.
Walk closer to the barrel because remember she cheats.
After only a few hours of working with Piper at Weaver Ranch, Chelsea Semitat has already learned to do tricks with her horse.
We're going to get her to jump the barrels. We're going to get her to go in circles around without me moving too much.
And this horse lover's natural ability to bond with the animal has caught the eye of her mentor for the day.
She loves it. She's a hands-on person, you can definitely tell that. And she has a real knack with horses and with animals. She gets along with them very, very well.
Semitat is one of hundreds of other grade 9s across the country getting experience in a career they're passionate about.
I think it opens up the world to them, you know, in terms of the careers that are out there and the opportunities for them. I mean, in the classroom we can talk about opportunities, but to see it firsthand, I think is a really important piece of today.
By being on a farm and working with the horses, Chelsea is learning skills she couldn't learn in a classroom otherwise. In addition to the hands-on experience, the opportunity could help students involved in this program with future career decisions.
When I grow up, I want to have a little bit of idea of what I want to do and how I do it. But it all depends when you grow up and how much more you learn.
Not only benefiting the students, the program is an opportunity for employers to get to know their potential future recruitment.
You get to see what if they truly are good at hands-on, and in the farm we like hands-on and also a practical thinker, someone who can think on their feet, and so a day like this really shows us that.
While it's still too early to say what Semitat wants to be in the future, after her day on the farm, she knows her job will involve working with horses. Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
This week, cancer became the leading cause of death in every Canadian province for the first time ever. Now, there's a new report that may shed some light as to why this has happened. Emmett Murphy has the story.
A U.S. study of more than 100,000 nurses over 30 years has found a new link to breast cancer. A seemingly harmless 3 glasses of wine a week may be enough to increase the risk of breast cancer 15%.
There is a link between alcohol and cancer. Not that it causes it, but it is, again, a contributing factor.
While Dr. Saeed is not surprised at the results of the study, he stresses that drinking is only one piece that may lead to developing cancer.
It's more important to modify your lifestyle or live a healthy lifestyle. Make sure that you don't have all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle that can cause cancer.
In fact, Saeed doesn't necessarily recommend an alarmed patient quit drinking as a result of the study.
To look at other areas of their lifestyle as well, their dietary habits, their exercise, their sleep patterns, their stress levels, their family history. Is there a family history of cancer somewhere?
In fact, Saeed doesn't necessarily recommend patients quit drinking as a result of the study. These findings conflict with other studies that show red wine may protect against heart disease. The researchers of the latest study say avoiding alcohol should be a personal choice for women. Emmett Murphy, Newcap News.